Welcome back everyone, I'm Jeffrey Chen, bringing you your daily second stimulus check and stimulus package and latest information for Monday, October 19th. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel down below and leave a like and a comment. It's greatly appreciated and helps get this video to more viewers like yourself. And also, if you wouldn't mind sharing with your friends and family, because I'm sure they would like to have the most updated information on stimulus check and stimulus package. I pride myself on knowing I provide you with value. First, let's recap the weekend breaking news. Monday, October 19th, Pelosi set a 48-hour deadline to approve stimulus deal before the election. The 48 only relates to if we want to get it done before the election, which we do, Pelosi said in an interview on ABC's This Week. But we're saying to them we have to freeze the design on some of these things. Are we going with it or not? And what is the language? Pelosi is putting pressure on the administration to cut a deal by Tuesday because the legislative process in the House and Senate will take time to play out. And it won't be feasible to get a bill passed through both chambers by November 3rd if the talks drag on beyond the next couple days. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell announced on Saturday there would be votes on stimulus measures, including a standalone paycheck protection program bill to help small businesses, on Tuesday and Wednesday. But Democrats, who are expected to block McConnell's effort, have been pushing for a larger deal, banking on again, off again talks that Pelosi has had with Mnuchin for months. What do you guys make of this? I think it's good news for those of us who have been waiting. As coronavirus surges across the US, only 2 states are trending in the right direction. There is nearly no place in America where COVID-19 case counts are trending in the right direction as the country heads into what health experts say will be the most challenging months of the pandemic so far. The US is averaging more than 55,000 new cases a day, up more than 60% since a mid-September dip, and experts say the country is in the midst of the dreaded fall surge. On Friday, the US reported the most infections in a single day since July. And as of Sunday morning, more than 8.1 million cases of the virus has been reported in the US and 219,000 people have died, according to data from Johns Hopkins University. The US presidential election is just over 2 weeks away, and 27 million people have already cast their ballots. Early voting opens this week in many states, including today in Alaska, Arkansas, Colorado, Idaho, North Dakota and parts of Florida. Georgia, which has been plagued by long voting lines, continues to set new daily early voting records. Meanwhile, President Trump and Joe Biden made some of their final appeals to voters this weekend. For Trump, that meant a large rally in Nevada where he tried to court suburban women voters and denounced coronavirus safety measures. The two men will meet for the final presidential debate this Thursday. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says she and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, the Trump administration's lead negotiator, have until the end of the day tomorrow to reach a coronavirus stimulus agreement if they want a bill settled by Election Day because of the legislative process that must play out in the House and Senate before a deal is done. Democrats hope this quick push means the Republican-led Senate may capitulate to their desires for a big-ticket bill. But Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell still wants a leaner deal and says there may be Senate votes early this week on piecemeal issues like a standalone paycheck protection program bill to help small businesses. Senate Republicans on Tuesday will try to advance a standalone paycheck protection program bill to help small businesses reeling from the coronavirus pandemic before moving on Wednesday to vote on the same $500 billion stimulus bill that Democrats blocked last month. The votes, which Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell announced on Saturday, come as he tries to put increasing political pressure on Democrats to support the PPP measure while negotiations over a sweeping coronavirus relief package remain stalled. It is not known how many Democrats might support it, but it is unlikely that the Senate Republican majority will get the necessary support to advance the bill. McConnell had announced on Tuesday that Senate Republicans would attempt to move forward on a targeted coronavirus relief bill when the Senate returns to session. Republicans do not agree that nothing is better than something for working families, he said in a statement referencing the Small Business Loan Paycheck Protection Program. The American people need Democrats to stop blocking bipartisan funding and let us replenish the PPP before more Americans lose their jobs needlessly. In contrast, Democrats have been pushing for a new stimulus with a price tag of more than $2 trillion. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's office said she will speak with Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin by phone Saturday evening. Though significant policy disputes remain over what the bill should include. The action on Capitol Hill is just the latest in months of back and forth between the two parties and the Trump administration. with the partisan majorities in both chambers passing or attempting to pass their own preferred legislation, only to have it rejected out of hand by the opposite side. The Trump administration has made several attempts to negotiate with House Democrats, but a breakthrough has remained far out of reach throughout the course of the summer. The pressure to strike a deal has become increasingly urgent with unemployment levels elevated, an epidemic of small business closures, and the end of the direct payments and enhanced unemployment insurance that helped float families and individuals throughout the pandemic-created economic shutdowns. The pending result, according to economists, could be devastating if Congress and the Trump administration do not reach an agreement. Pelosi and Mnuchin did make tangible progress in their talks Thursday. Mnuchin agreed to accept with minor edits the Democratic language on a national strategic testing, tracing and surveillance proposal, according to Pelosi's spokesman Drew Hamill. But Pelosi made clear to colleagues in a letter that several very significant policy disputes are nowhere near resolved. What do you make of this? If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel down below and leave a like and a comment.